Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, Texas Network. I am your prideful host, the one. I'm back with another video. So obviously, your boy had to take a little break, but I'm back now. I know I'm you guys' favorite. I'm the favorite out of Gherky and Josh. I know you guys love me. And I love you guys too. Yeah. So I'm back, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Outerplane. Obviously, the release is going to be May 23rd, I believe. In this video, I'll be talking to you guys about 3 reasons why you should play Outerplane. But before we get into that, make sure to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join Discord for guides, and obviously we have the Outerplane master sheet that we worked on. Be sure to join the Discord for all that good stuff. So let's get into the video. So the first reason why you should play Outerplane is, number 1, it's free to play, friendly. Now obviously nobody likes to play a game that's a blatant cash grab, that wants to milk the player base, like Street Fighter Do, for instance. Clearly trying to milk the player base dry. But with Outerplane, there are tons of ways to get premium currency completely free to play, by playing the story, daily logins, events, PvP, tower, and guild content. So free to play players will not be mistreated and left out, like majority of games do, where where the free to play currency ends up drying up and free to play players end up getting left behind in dust. And that's not even mentioning that at the beginning of the game there's a guaranteed 3-star banner where you can reroll for a character that you want, and some of those units in that banner are very top tier, like Noah, for instance. The devs and the game are very generous in terms of giving currency to summon, and I think that's a massive positive for a gacha game. So that's the first reason why you guys need to play Outerplane. And now the second reason is that it's not time consuming. And so you know the saying, time is money. And obviously for a big gamer, who's probably playing lots of games, you'd probably be playing like 2 or 3 games at the same time. And something that might push you away from trying new games to add to a plethora of other games is the time sink. Now, most games have this problem where they require so much time just to simply do the dailies, for instance. Like Tower Fantasy, I think the massive problem with Tower Fantasy was the massive time sink you had to give for that game. But obviously with this game being turn-based, and with the in-game features, it's not going to be a game that's going to take up so much of your time, especially towards the mid to late game. It's not going to be massively time consuming, and in-game functions like to combat the time consumption is the stamina system. So whenever you use up your stamina, you can just log out and do something else if you don't want to burn stamina refresh. The option's always there, but the game has a stamina system built in to not take all your time. And another thing to combat time consumption is the use of skip tickets. So there's actually skip tickets in this game. So any stage that you've actually beaten already, you can use skip tickets, and this massively reduces the time sink for farming gears. You can just use skip tickets. And dailies as well, they don't take long as well. You could knock out your dailies in like 15 to 25 minutes, and that's a push, 25 minutes. So the dailies aren't massively time consuming. So that is a massive positive, because obviously I think at this stage many people have a main game, and what I like to say, a main game is like a game that takes up majority of your time. So for instance, my main game is Honkai Star Rail, and that game takes up a lot of time compared to my other games. So it's nice to have a game that you can play on the side that's really enjoyable, really relaxing, that you can just chill and have a vibe without having to spend hours upon hours. So yeah, the game does definitely has that going for it. And the final reason why you need to play Outerplane is it's massively similar to Epic 7. It has a lot of has a lot of positives that Epic 7 has. And now why this is a reason is because obviously Epic 7 is a very successful, very big game. However, not many people were able to hop on the Epic 7 train from the beginning, or found out about the game's existence late and just didn't get into it, like the thing is, I especially have this problem, is I don't like playing games where I'm like a year or 2 years behind, because at that point it's like you can't really compete with the other players, and it's like you're just way behind, and nobody likes playing catch up in a gacha game. Nobody likes the feeling of, oh, I'm way behind, so there's just no point. But if you hop on the Outerplane hype train from the beginning, you'll be able to have an Epic 7 like experience from the get-go. And obviously with Smilegate being the same developers for Epic 7, expect a very immersive story, well written and designed characters, and a very engaging competitive aspect with the likes of PvP, guild boss, guild wars, where you can face other players. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm competitive as fuck. I love, flexing on other people, I find that very, very fun. And obviously I also love games that have a social aspect where you can compete against other players, because it builds the community, if I can speak, community. It builds the community so you can talk to other players, talk about PvP defense teams, talk about PvP attack teams, you know the drill. And obviously with guild wars, you can speak to your guild mates, think of strategies. Everyone can get into like a Discord call. We could, even on X's Network here, we could do guild war streams, stuff like that. Very, very engaging. So yeah, all in all, I'm very, very excited for Outerplane's release later this month. I'm very hyped. We're gonna do lots of videos here on the channel, and do expect streams as well, reroll streams, all sorts of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to the game. But anyways, let me know down below, will you be playing Outerplane once the global releases? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, join us in the Discord, and take care and peace.